to 3 Rewinds React. I'm Emiria, your average music enjoyer and listener.
And I'm Peaky, I'm the failed musician.
And I'm Nixo, the ADHD one of the group.
Today we're gonna do kind of this medley type of thing where we listen from one group to different songs. This time we're gonna listen to Badvillain. This was requests. Thank you so much for the request. The request included Thriller, Zoom, and Miss Us. Unfortunately, we were not able to find the Miss Us from Spotify. Please let us know if you know what the Miss Us is. It cover or something else, so we know how to search better in the future. Because we did not find Miss Us, we are gonna listen their, I believe it's their debut song called Badvillain. I'm not completely sure, but it's the most listened song on their Spotify list.
And these songs come from 3 different albums, ranging from 2024 to 2025. They apparently have not released any music this year yet.
I read a little bit of yesterday when I was doing like some preparation for today, that the label that they're in is having currently some problems starting from the beginning of this year. I think one of the biggest name of that label called Tamin, he left actually the label, so they are active but same time that they're not officially anymore as a group, but at the same time they are. So please let us know in the comments. That would explain why there has not been any music that the label is not doing so well currently.
Yeah, I must admit I have never heard of Badvillain before. Like, I have zero clue who they are. Apparently
Same.
a girl group, apparently.
I knew about this group just because I was working at the K-pop store. So I have seen I think that's the cover of the debut album. I have seen the debut album, I have touched that album, but I have never listened to it. So this is new thing for me as well.
So we can finally do the title, First Time React.
Yeah,
Clear
literally.
clickbait, clear clickbait title
Yeah,
for this video.
never heard before.
Most easy. Yeah. My level for girl group is so high, like Twice, Elite, Baby Monster, aespa. The level is really high for me for girl groups in general. It's much more higher on boy groups. So as far as I would say, if there's song going from my playlist, first time probably ever, I have to say there's not gonna go. I would be pleasantly surprised if one song goes there, but I have to say probably 0 for this time.
I would love to have at least one.
I think one is for me as well, but I'm not sure. We will see.
Shall we start with the Thriller?
Before we start with the Thriller, since this is a reaction channel, this is a reaction video, we're gonna be stopping, yapping, pausing, all of that good stuff. If you wish to hear the songs in its entirety, check the links in the description. There's all of the songs linked, and Badvillain, their official YouTube channel, if they have one. I hope they have one. And we're gonna be giving out scores to each song from 0 to 10. At the end, you can see the scoreboard with all the songs and scores combined. So yeah, that's the yap. Like, share, subscribe. Cool. Let's jump into Thriller.
Very
Interesting.
interesting beginning.
Yeah. Ooh. Interesting harmonies.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that descend. A little riser in the back.
Yeah.
Interesting bass. Like the synth bass line. Oh,
It's
now it's more
interesting
full.
how they... Interesting how their vocals are really clear, even though they harmonize, but very clearly has different levels. It's really interesting that it's kind of same time harmony, but same time on different vocal levels. I don't hate it, but it's really interesting.
Instrumentalization of it was really like confusing my brain, because it was like going fuller at times and pulling out, and going fuller and pulling out again. I'm not sure what I feel about that synth bass line, the higher one. Once the lower one comes in and fills that space from below, it is
Yeah.
better. But when it's only the higher bass line, it just feels kind of like a bit too bare, like it's missing something. Because the vocals, they stay, even though they have harmonies, even though they have a bit of a melody, there was a nice little descending melody, which I really liked. But it fills the top space of the sonograph, I don't know the fancy word for it. So it leaves the bottom of it very, very bare. Percussion instruments are so back in the mix as well. They don't really bring the oomph there either. So it's really interesting how they're balancing this.
The beginning was so instrumentally really interesting. I was like, wait a minute, what we are listening?
In my opinion, like, it was confusing. If I look at it, it was. And I was like, where are we going with this? Because I didn't grasp it.
It's 2025, so it's the
Oh.
latest.
So this is the newest one. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know how to feel. If that makes any sense.
Yeah,
it's,
it does.
It's not like it's not like a bad or good thing, but it's like kind of like Nixo said that it's hard to grasp.
That's a nice bass line. Ear candy. There's a lot of nice harmonies in this one.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how I feel about this chorus.
It's kind.
A little synth run in the back. I'm waiting if they're gonna do something for the last 30.
Yeah. I feel like it's sliding off now. Slowly.
Yeah, it is fading out a bit.
Interesting structure for that song.
This was really confusing.
It felt like the
Yeah.
chorus was like this hodgepodge and everyone is throwing everything and nothing is kind of fitting together. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're throwing beef, chicken, and fish and oysters in the same hot pot and just kind of pray that it is good. I have to honestly say I don't know if I like it or if I hate this hodgepodge that is the chorus part of this song. I'm just curious to see if this kind of similar remedy is in the other next two songs too.
Yeah. It kind of gave me vibes of like what Young Pussy did on like the more hip hop heavy era, but they did it with less commitment slash.
There was no like clear vocal parts or clear like rap parts. It felt like all the song was like melodic rap all the way to the end. It was not.
Yeah.
I did not. When we were young, we used to have and still probably have those old CD players that had radio and everything. And you put the CD on, and it has the automatic fade out from the song to the next one. So kind of like the end reminded me of that. But I gave it a 4.
A 4. Okay.
4.
I would have probably also liked a more abrupt stop to the song with a little bit of percussion. I think it was Idol who were listening who did that fade out, but they did it smartly. They did like in pots with different instruments, and they still never truly faded out. It just faded out until some instrument kind of closed the song.
Yeah. Yeah, this was like someone turning the sound slowly, bit by bit, to quieter.
I think I'm sitting on a 5.
I'm gonna give it the 4.
Okay, so we kind of all are on the same, on one point.
Yeah. You describe it really well with the hotpot parts.
Can we
So
have editor pick at that hotspot?
and I tried my hardest to like focus on it, like get something to focus on, like I said.
3 hours later from now, I would be like, how was the song again?
Yeah. Let's move on to Zoom, which is gonna be 2024, so prior
Okay.
music.
Okay.
Are you here,
Really
funk?
Very similar beginning.
What is that instrument? Ooh, funk, let's go.
Nice, that zoom.
Yeah. I still feel like the instruments are a bit too low in the mix.
Can you
But
pause?
what is that?
Because I feel like we are coming to the second chorus part. The beginning was clearly, I would think, chorus. How they started, because they had that zoom, that heavy. The instrumental sound, that really funky techno EDM sound, it gave me like memories, like it's not Tokyo Drift but like actually it is Tokyo Drift
is.
has that similar
Yeah, it's the
background
funk.
rhythm. Yeah,
It's funk.
do you guys know the rain drum instrument?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of feel like the audio was a little bit similar that comes out of the rain drum.
Oh,
Similar
from
when they
the Zoom part?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That.
I've been trying to knock down instruments in my brain to find that little sound that they have in the back. And I've concluded it's most likely bagpipe or it's a hurdy-gurdy. But I don't think it's a hurdy-gurdy.
Hurdy-gurdy! Sounds like kids' dessert. Hurdy-gurdy! I have to say, I like this one more than the filler.
Yeah,
Oh,
same.
100%.
So far.
Same, yeah.
So far, I'm very much loving this more. It kind of gives me that now everyone is doing that EDM stuff when Cat's did the pinky up and everything. It feels like everyone did like EDM stuff.
I still feel like the instrumentation could be a lot higher in the mix because I love to hear that synth that does the funk line in the back constantly, but it's so far back. This also suffers like from the same issue I had with Thriller, that they don't fill up that bottom level of the levels, song levels, music levels. I don't know what to call them. I need to edit and search the term up.
Well, you're the professional one from us. But you
Yeah,
mean that you don't know.
But this has a lot more bass than Thriller,
Yeah.
which I'm happy for.
It has a lot more structure
Mm-hmm.
for the song. Kind of reminds me of
Choom.
yeah, Choom.
Yeah.
But Choom was much more shorter.
Yeah.
That is
Choom.
Choom, Choom, Choom. This is like
Yeah.
Zoom.
I do like this song, considering if we compare this song to Thriller, it's like it makes more sense. It gives you that, okay, I want to listen to more, like a little bit more of it. So it's good that we have 3 songs to listen to, because this gives potential.
There's a nice little echo in this as well. Oh?
Oh, wow.
Nice. Nice little pause. Good.
Yeah.
I also like that audio mixing effect they have on that voice that does those ad-libs between the zoom. Are we just gonna fade out?
No. Hard stop.
Even better.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was good one.
Good. Yeah, this deserves an 8. And it goes on my playlist.
Yeah, this was much better than the thriller. This, for me, and my ear, this doesn't have like, you know, the groups have their like signature song that only kind of them can perform. This kind of feels like I could see Espa doing this. I could see Baby Monster doing this. And I kind of kept like that idea I was pricking in. I was like, I kind of really wanna hear that Espa or Baby Monster version of this. But it can be also because I don't know the group. I have not like deep dived in for this group. I cannot find those nuances that make this like their signature song. But of course, I just try to remind myself also they're such a new group. Also, they don't have that much of discography yet, so it's hard to have like that signature song. It was better, so I gave it a 6. It was better, but it felt lacking. Kind of like Blackpink has on Jump. It has that really nice kind of like dance break part when it comes like gives the EDM just gives like slapping in the face like really
hard style.
Yeah. So I kind of feel like that if that would have come like the last 30 seconds. Yes, please.
Yeah, I kept thinking throughout the end of the song that I really want to remix it to add more bass, add more beat to it, because then it would slap all the way to a 10.
Yeah.
Because it felt like they didn't go all the way on it, if that makes sense. Like they held it down.
Now that I have heard the song fully, it sticks to me better than the last one, but I still think there's something missing. Like you guys have already said, there's something that needs to be added to it for it to like jump up to the 10 or 9. I gave it a 6. And I guess my ADHD brain required something more to it, which I cannot explain, sadly.
The next song is probably their debut song. I would be surprised if this is not their debut song, called Badvillain by Badvillain. The piano!
Oh, and brass. And strings. A little pizzicato. Completely different vibe.
Yeah. I feel like thrown into like theater with ballet and everything.
Yeah, basically.
Nice.
Mickey, can you pause? What is that piano medley? Because it sounds so familiar. It has to be on some more sort of ballet or Mozart or something. It sounds so familiar if you listen to that piano segment go.
I mean, it's just chords played out. Note
it sounds
by note.
like, yeah, but it's like Beethoven, Bach, much as I'm no musical genius, but like it sounds so familiar. It's just like from dramatic, like kind of like music.
From the beginning. Let's rewind then.
Yes.
I mean, it's just 2 chords. You might be thinking of Moonlight Sonata.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm thinking.
Or Fur Elise.
Yeah.
There's so much more attitude here, I love it.
Yeah.
They really changed the style that they had. And I'm surprised. Like, I don't know how much there's, like, in between Choom and Badvillain. Oh, I have heard this! I have heard this!
It's so interesting how the piano is such a core instrument for this.
Yeah,
And it's
with
the
the
same.
brass and the strings.
It's the same all over on repeat. And I love that this has like kind of what I was kind of like. If your name is Badvillain, you lean on it. It feels like you are
A villain
introduced
song.
as a villain in this performance. So I want to know how we ended up from this to thriller. I really want to know. I really want to know. Also, I would say negative point for me also is that the piano is such a heavily in it, so it kind of takes me off from the rest of the song because it takes my focus so much. So you said you have heard this, Nick, so
Yes,
And you
I have
did not
heard
tell
this.
us.
I mean, I couldn't tell you because I didn't remember this song, but I have heard this when I was working at the store. Because we did have the TV and music videos and music playing on the background when we were working. So I have heard this because this has been on, I think it was my co-worker's playlist, because we had our own playlist at work. From the chorus alone, I noticed that this is the song that I have heard during my shift. It's way different from Thriller and from Zoom. I actually wish they would have like kept this style that they have in this one on this song, rather than going with the Thriller style. I really like the piano on it, and this actually is gonna go to my playlist. This is way different from the other two that we have been listening to, and this is something that I was able to focus. Like you said, the piano is making you go away from the song itself, but to me it's not. To me it's making me be able to focus on the song. I really do like it.
I really wonder if the rest of their album/EP where this is on has this same vibe, or is it just this one song?
Yeah.
So I quickly Google it to confirm this is their debut album and debut song. I would say great introduction song for group because it has a lot of personality.
Yeah. I really love the strings here.
Same.
I love the piano.
And there is a great build here too. I wonder if they're gonna do a high.
Yeah, I wonder too. Building.
There it is. Oh,
Oh my god.
please bring it
Interesting.
in more.
Yes, this is a good song. Yes.
I like the direction they took after the or during the last 30 seconds, I think. Well, they revamped the rhythm completely. They brought in a new-ish melody. I don't think they've used that melody. It is a play on those same notes that the piano was playing, but they added a few extra notes in between. But I wish they would have gone in more with the bass again. It seems like I keep wanting them to go even heavier, even harder, but I feel like they just don't do that stuff, I guess.
Yeah, and they are really doing a lot of like that someone is going to the high note, but before we reach there, they just cut it kind of like.
Mm.
It feels like someone tried to do high note, but it didn't sound good, so they cut it out.
Yeah, they did fade it out quite a bit, and they added a lot of like.
Yeah, either the members were not ready for really those high notes that kind of would maybe elevate this song,
Mm,
but it's better than Thriller, I would say that too.
mm,
I did like how they changed the style of the song like 2 times. First, it was the most part that we listened to. Then they changed it, and then they changed it again for the last 30 seconds. This was like interesting because you usually, if you hear the change in the in music, it's usually the last 30 seconds. Maybe this is not the group that does the high notes because there was potential that you could have done so much more high notes on that, but maybe the group just doesn't do it. This is a lot different than other songs that we listen to, but this was a good one. I absolutely love the piano part of the song, and of course the vocals that they had. And I gave it a 10.
a tenor?
Oh,
Okay.
Yes! Yes, I did. I did really like it.
I gave it a solid 5 because I think it is good debut song. You're introducing yourself to the world. In that way, it's really good. Personally, I like to do more. If this group is still active, they have a lot of potential to go out there.
Mm,
They just need to find themselves. For me, this song had maybe the instrumental parts were a bit too loud, so it kind of took a lot of out of the some cases in the lyrical and vocal parts away. I'm just interested to hear who has done like the structural choices that the style changes so much from Badvillain to Thriller. I just hope that the circumstances get better for them and they can like really hone in their like who they are.
I think I'm gonna give it a 9.5, and it will go on my playlist because it was a good song. It still kept missing something, but it was really, really near that perfect line. And like you said, they have a lot of potential. Like, there are good bricks laid in the foundation. I just feel like, especially with the Thriller, I feel like they've been kind of misled unless they do their own stuff.
I checked some and
Okay.
yeah, they have not done any of their song as far as I cannot. There's one Korean name, so I cannot translate that. But if you know, please let us know in the comments because I'm interested to know if they have lore or something. Because the name as a Thriller makes sense, the name of the song makes sense, but like
The vibe of the song does not. But I really hope they do find their course. I really hope that they still continue their journey, even though apparently they have some issues with the label / whatnot.
yeah, I hope they get the chance they deserve. For next time, we're gonna see with Elite with another request from you guys. We're gonna react Illit's Bomb EP.
Yay.
And I'm excited to hear a little bit older Illit, because we have only listened the newest album from them.
Oh yeah, apparently it's pronounced eyelid.
Illit.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Mami
no.
chlapí na tapai.
I'm not gonna even try that.
Mami chlapí na tapai.
Mummy?
Mami?
Mummy?
Did
I-
someone call Mummy?
No. Smack.
Smack.
Same time!
Smack. There's one thing that comes to my mind from word zoom. What do you call a fast zombie?
A zombie.
Yes.
Yeah, I was like gonna say that. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you also for all this love and support that you guys have keep giving for us. Keep it coming. Keep it coming!
We appreciate
And
it.
if you have any requests and constructive feedback, please, those are also welcome. We are trying to make things better.
Please like, share, subscribe. We're pretty close on that 100 subscribers mark. We have something planned for
Wow.
100 subscribers mark. Hey, we're close to it. I'm allowed to say it now.
Yeah, you are, but it feels like just yesterday we started this.
So thank you for commenting and liking our videos and watching them.
See you guys on the next time.
Bye bye!